Hey, hi, how are you? It's Chris again. Welcome to or welcome back to my channel. I doubt we're going to do a whole lot this week. I'm not feeling great. I legitimately, after going to an appointment yesterday and then going to 2 different grocery stores and being in the car for like 4.5 hours total throughout the day, I slept like 15, 16 hours. My hair is in a claw clip. I don't feel great. But I'm going to do a lot of cooking. It's going to be mostly not American food. I'm going to pull from some other cultures because A, those are the stores I'm shopping at, and B, the food is technically better for you. And C, that way I get a lot more fish in my diet along with the veggies and whatnot. Because I'm not feeling up to eating a bunch of meat this week. I'm not feeling good, and I know I start feeling better the less meat I eat. So, but tonight, I'm just making some, it's a weird mix for supper. Martin had bought some, I believe they're Korean. They might be Japanese. I'll look when I take the package out. Pre-made omelets out at the store. Had bought them, so I'm gonna heat those up because I don't want them to go bad. But we're also gonna have bacon, and we're also gonna have chocolate chip off-brand waffles. Martin and I had chocolate chip waffles after getting home, but we had Wendy's while we were out grocery shopping. So there's plenty of waffles left for dinner tonight. And if Hopi wants eggs, I'll make her a couple eggs. She can try the omelet if she wants, but we don't know if she'll like them. Martin's not sure Martin's going to like them because these ones have jalapeno in them. We'll see. But you guys are just going to see a bunch of cooking this week and probably a bunch of me either in pajamas or sweat clothes or comfy clothes because I really don't feel good. And don't plan on doing much at all because I don't feel good. And that's probably going to be about it. That's hot, Missy. Don't put your nose in the oven. I know. It's hard. It'll be okay. I promise. And then we've got the Korean omelets. It's got like jalapenos and stuff in there. Some of them look like they've got seaweed in them. Start. And then the sourdough I made this week, it rose really well, but then when I picked it up to put it in my Dutch oven, it collapsed. So I'll be making another sourdough. And because this one just doesn't have the correct texture, and I put too much butter, or not butter, too much flour on the top of it. So that's not good. Okay. Who's on top of that? And that one. Okay. So, okay, we've got, well, we'll just make all 4 of them. I didn't need to get the bowl out. And the Eggman has some eggs for me, so I'm going to have 2 to 3 dozen taken up too. Martin's working, Martin will pick them up on when Martin's on a return trip. I just asked if, I just said your name, but, did you tell the Eggman that I'd take 2 to 3 dozen? That way when you pick him up, I'll just put the money in his account. Good, Juju? Love you. That's what's fun. The toaster's broken, so I'm just posting it in the oven. Well, I'm going to try and clean my toaster, and if it doesn't work, then we're going to replace it. But we very seldomly use the toaster.
There's people in the... Oh, never mind.
I'm gonna go eat. Like, those are good omelets. I'm gonna go eat. Hell yeah. That's some good stuff. Need a fork. Delicious and indulgent, and we eating good food. Yeah. Okay, so today I had some wheat yogurt with honey in it. I've had a few plum cherries. They're kind of like a plum and they're kind of like a cherry and they're amazing. And I was having trouble finding them in the Midwest until we started going shopping at the different grocery stores, and I found like a huge amount, and I was excited and So we bought some, and I'll probably be buying some again because I've already eaten like 90% of the package myself. 2 slices of watermelon, almost an entire thing of Spam, which I will probably finish off here shortly, and some Korean omelet all day today, like along with things to drink and whatnot. That's been what I've eaten, spaced out throughout the day, plus some pickle chips. But other than that, like, so yeah. But Martin doesn't eat Spam. Hope eats Spam, but Hope has a whole container for Spam. I was craving Spam, so kind of been a theme in the last few days of what I've been craving, and I opened up my can of Spam, and usually it takes me 2 or 3 days, and sometimes longer, and I'm probably going to eat this in less than 24 hours, because it's coming up on 24 hours very shortly, and within a couple hours, and I'm going to have it done before then. But first, I have a whole entire mess over here. Hold on. Not a whole entire mess. A frying pan. Guys are really close to look at my face. Today I made a new loaf of sourdough bread. It's lighter and fluffier than the other one because the one I had just made, like, it's not as holy as I wanted because it kind of deflated, which made it not the right texture for what we wanted. I made some sweet iced tea. It's still cooling in the pot. I'm going to put a little bit in my cup, and then there's still some mint pieces floating around in here that I need to get. But of course, every time I see it, after I stir it, oh, I almost had it. I had it and I let go of the thing. But every time I see it after I stir it and I go to grab it, I can't grab it. Like, or if I do, I drop it on accident. And it's fine. It'll get gone before anybody drinks it because, whatever. I'm playing with it and not talking. Well, I'm talking but not paying attention. I'm going to fill this up with some iced tea, put the rest in the pitcher. And then I'm going to take some leftover rice from dinner the other night and some seaweed and some sauce and, oh, don't drop the sourdough starter. It's too good of a starter to waste. And some imitation crab, and I'm going to make, I forget how you pronounce it. It's where you have your rice with a filling surrounded by seaweed, but not sushi, because you can put Spam in there if you want. I'm not going to put Spam in there. You can put tuna, spicy tuna, vegetables, pork, chicken. I've seen all kinds of ones, and I have some imitation crab that we're going to use. So, yeah, they're cherry yum. But they're cherry yums. They're cherry plums. Cherry yums. I knew they were cherry plums. I'm going to see if I have any, I don't have any avocado. I'm going to see if I have any mild guacamole to add in here for some healthy fat. So, like, I'm going to take, oh, God. That's a mildly better angle. Not much, but mildly. Till you guys fall. This is still hot. But I'm going to make a sauce and cut this up. Or break it up and put it in the sauce. Mix it up. Wrap it in some rice. And then whatever rice is left over, I'll make a probably pork stir fry with. Probably. Or chicken. I don't want to do the fish stir fry. Pork or chicken, and I do have to do a pulled pork in the crock pot in the next couple of days, so. I'm gonna just, like, do my thing.
I'm gonna be honest, Haley, I have no idea what you just said because I'm watching my mom stir mayonnaise question.
Yeah, I'm making sauce to go inside of, I don't remember what you call it. A lot of people make them into the triangles, and it's rice with a filling, and then more rice wrapped in seaweed. Not sushi.
Haley just said kunigiri.
Might be. I don't know.
Wait, you're making that?
Yeah, except for I'm making it with crab because I don't want to make spicy tuna.
You can just make regular rice ones. Can you make me a regular rice one?
And just rice wrapped in seaweed?
Mm-hmm.
That's all you want?
I don't know, they make it that way in anime.
These to be ice cold or they'll be watery when they go in.
It smells like vinegar.
That would be the yum yum sauce. Are you gonna eat these?
Debatable.
Should I throw them out?
Unless you can make something out of them, it is.
And I did get the extra bag out just in case I needed it, but I don't. The bag isn't resealable. I don't need that much edamame all at once. This will be fun. We'll just do it this way. These are the little snack bags you can buy for like around $1. I could buy the bigger things of imitation crab. Martin and I would definitely eat them. I put them in a pasta all the time. I'm trying to cut back on pasta a little bit. Not that pasta's bad. Carbs are good. Most people like carbs. And denying yourself anything, like outright denying yourself anything, is never good for, unless it's for a health reason. Like, you have diabetes, so you can't have sugar, or you can't have it in excess, or you have an allergy, so you have to deny yourself nuts. But to deny yourself carbs, A, it's not healthy. Your body needs a certain amount of carbs to survive. Yeah, that's right. And B, it's just, you're going to crave it more. It's like telling somebody who, okay, so a lot of people who avoid carbs either because of celiacs or something similar, or they avoid it because they want to lose weight. Right? Cool. So you're avoiding carbs because you want to lose weight. However, now you're trying to lose weight, so you're avoiding carbs, you're likely avoiding sugar, you're probably avoiding most fats, etc., etc., etc. At some point, your body's going to go, hey, excuse me, feed me. I need fat. I need sugar. I need X, Y, and Z. And when that happens, you're likely to come off of your diet really hard and feel really bad about yourself and feel like you failed. You have not failed. Whereas, if it's for a health reason like celiacs or, diabetes or whatever, you can find substitutions. Is it ever going to be the same? No, it's not going to be the same. But you can find substitutions and figure out a way to make it work. I'm not exactly sure whether it's my gallbladder being gone or what that causes me not to be able to process eating meat very well. I still eat meat occasionally, as you guys have seen. Some weeks I eat a lot of meat to my detriment. But my body does not like to process that. And so then I end up feeling sick. So I'm mostly pescatarian. Hi, kitty girl. You're such a good girl. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Pretty kitty cat. Pretty kitty cat. Oh, ba, ba, ba. I think I'll open this one, which would make it no good for you. Apparently this stuff is supposed to be used. Best by date May. This year. It's not browned. I never opened it. It's not bad. Just means I have to do some guacamole substitute for my avocado toast. Over probably 2 days. It'll be fine. Heck yeah. Yeah. I need 6 eggs. That's too expensive. I need to go get my pop and I'll be right back. Yeah. Yay. Those are sushi ones. I just grabbed the grilled seaweed. This one's already scored for sushi. How well? It's I'm going to cut it so I can do what I want to do with it. Need a spoon. That'll be moldable. It's better to do it with the rice when it's warm, however. That is because...
You okay, bird?
Yeah. I closed the door.
Oh.
Thank you. I'm using leftover rice, and it's better to do it when it's warm just because it sticks together better. Yeah, this hasn't dried out yet. You can get molds to do this. Or you can make molds to do it. Or you can use, what's it called? plastic wrap to do it. But I'm going to take a hint. That was just bread. It's fine. I'll get it in a second. From one of the people that I watch on the interweb. The internet, for those people who don't like the interweb being said. And we're just going to do it with our hands. Because I don't have any plastic wrap. I did grab an extra baggie, so that's just a piece of seaweed. It'd be fine. I'm gonna smush it, kind of make a smushy smush. I am not an expert in this. Your stuffing. Kind of sort of like that. I need a plate. I think I'm gonna put 2 of these in here for Martin for lunch. All the way on this side. Take it, flip it. Mine is a little big. I'll make another one. Make one for Hopi real quick, and then I'll make a couple. Oh, shush, but because I was trying to get all fancy with it for the Hopi. Okay, well, we'll do it this way. Hopi. Seaweed tastes like vegetables and she wants it later. Okay, now all I have to do is make however many more. And the people who've done this for years make it always look so much easier and so much prettier, because guess what? They've done it for years. This is my first attempt. They always say don't do your very first try at something on the internet. And my opinion on that is, why not? Let's try it. Worst case scenario, it doesn't work out right. Just because I don't think I've ever actually seen I don't think I've ever actually seen any that are quite this size. Of course, then again, American portions are huge compared to the rest of the world. That's okay. It's closer to accurate. I might get, I'll probably have to make new rice for when I do the fried rice, which I don't really want to do because it's better with leftover rice. But I wanted to try this. Bonus is if I end up using all of my leftover rice for this and don't have enough leftover rice for fried rice, I'll just have to make more rice, but I'll have a container I can stick these in that's already dirty that I don't have to think about because it already had my rice in it. And that's fine. So huge it's not even wanting to pick up. Okay, that one's going to be messy, but that one can be at the bottom. I'm not mad at it, and I'll get better at making them and trying different fillings. But that made a late night snack and or lunch for Hopi, a lunch for Martin, and a quick meal for Martin and I. Because Hopi won't eat the crab ones. Out of some leftovers and $2 worth of imitation crab. At least 2 lunches and a dinner. Like a light, it's summertime dinner. That's going to definitely satisfy you and fill you up. I'm not mad at that at all. I gotta clean this up though. I always swap out my kitchen towels when I need to, like right away, because otherwise you've seen me do it. If I don't like immediately do it, I have to run into the other room and get some. I'm not even going to attempt to try and pour from there to there. And I've taken to leaving a towel on the counter to put my utensils down on while I'm cooking throughout the day, to put my cutting board on top of if necessary. cold water. And the catchment to make drips. That one will need changed out because it's dirty. And it needed changed out anyway. But that way my cutting board's not slipping because I don't have the non-slip cutting boards. And my utensils aren't directly on my counter. Yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am. Good old-fashioned mint southern iced tea. My dishwasher is still drying, or I would turn around and do it now. I had a piece of the mint leaf in the bottom of that from stirring it earlier. Alright, I will show you guys when we try these. What else am I planning on making this week that you guys might like to see? Maybe when I make the fish cakes. Or if I make something Latino inspired. Let's see. Latino, Latin inspired. Anyway, my fish cleaning up. I'm going to put this away. I'm going to go sit down. Because it's really late in the morning. And I have been filming this for legitimately an hour. You guys won't see an hour worth of it. But I've been filming it for an hour. It's like 9:30 at night. Martin's on Martin's way home. I started a hexa cardigan. Never made one. Like, I know they were big and fashionable a few years ago and that people still make them, but I had never made one, and I was like, I have that purple yarn, and instead of making like when I made cardigans, crocheted cardigans with this, like, not this specific yarn, but with this squishy of yarn, they've been extremely heavy the way I've made them, because I've made them like, I don't know how to phrase it, but they were extremely heavy, and I haven't made myself one in this like almost eggplant purple. I made mom one, not my biological mom, but my sister's mom, my other mom. And I don't even know if she wears it that often, just because it is legitimately like that heavy. But I did put pockets in it. But I'm going to make myself this hexa cardigan. I'll probably put pockets in it because pockets should go in just about anything. But I have this big twist, and I have a whole nother skein. I was going to make a blanket out of it, but after working with it for a project that I will show you guys and have 2 videos for next month, I decided that it was better as a nice squishy comfy cardigan for fall. So, but anyway, Martin's on Martin's way home. I'm not cooking tonight per se. We're gonna do some leftover egg drop soup from the other night because we still have quite a bit of it. And I still don't know what to call those little rice wrapped or seaweed wrapped rice, stuffed rice things that, you know, I made last night or early this morning. But now they've sat in the fridge, so they're good to go. And we're gonna have one of them each, or 2 of them each, depending. And probably watch an episode of Delicious in the Dungeon. All of that after I do the dishes here in just a little bit. Kind of waiting on Martin to come home to do the dishes because I need to wash Martin's thermoses from work. And I like putting those through the dishwasher after I rinse them out pretty good. And then I like them to have a decent amount of time to dry before Martin goes back to work. Hi, Katie. Big Chippy. How's Big Chippy? It's like sitting in a movie theater, big TV. I sit over this way, like this, and it's like, wah. Serving it with pickled onions. It's not stiff enough to just pick it up. We will eat and watch it. Enemy. Opie. He was playing with my shoe as if he was freaking out over a cucumber in those videos everybody sees, but I unfortunately started filming it too late. I think I'm going to go ahead and leave this video here, guys. I just woke up. I do have pork carnitas in the crock pot. It's been in there like 9 hours now. I drove Martin to work. Came home. And very shortly afterwards crashed, but I woke up and I'm really not feeling good. For the first time in a very long time, I began feeling car sick earlier. And it wasn't while I was crocheting, it was while I was looking out the window. So, that's new since childhood. Because I haven't felt that way since childhood, pretty much. But I'm still been, like, sick. And I woke up with a fever again. And I woke up not, like, and I don't think I'm going to eat the pork carnitas tonight. And I know I'm not going to go ahead and make the rice and gandules. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this video here and get some rest, and I'll finish making all of that tomorrow. And I hope you guys have had an amazing week. Thank you for sticking around and watching this video that I made. I really do appreciate every single one of you. And I hope you have an amazing weekend ahead and an amazing week next week. I'll see you again either next Wednesday or Friday. I know I have Wednesday videos coming up, but some of you don't want to watch the Wednesday videos. It's crafting and crocheting, etc., etc. Some of you do. I know there could be better lighting right now, but I don't feel good, and I'm not going to get up and turn on the light. And it's been a rainy day today, and so this is the light we have. Alright, guys. Have a good one. Bye-bye, and thanks again.